I would love to know, how much do you love your daily rituals that you do right now, the work that you do on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I love it. This will help you dial into your top three, which is one, your work, two, reputation, and three, ending to begin. Hi there. Before we get started today, I do have a special announcement about this podcast. Now, often in the horoscopes, we talk about endings or beginnings. And the thing is, podcasts and astrologers are not exempt from the astrology. We're right there in it with you. And that brings me to the announcement. Star Signs is no longer going to be on the Astrology Hub podcast platform. It is ready to stand on its own and it will have a new independent name. The new name is Scheduling Fate. And you can learn more about this podcast at schedulingfate.com. I do want to say that I have absolutely enjoyed every single episode here with Astrology Hub on this podcast platform. I'm very grateful to Astrology Hub and all of you. And I do look forward to connecting with you out there in the universe at schedulingfate.com or anywhere else we may cross paths. With that being said, let's get ready for this week's forecast. Hey there, astrology lovers. Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I'm your astrologer, Jamie McGee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for November 10th through the 16th. I do hope you're having a great week. Thank you so much for spending some of it with me. All right, so this week, communication can be a little bit challenging. Today, Mercury is going to move into Sagittarius and then square Saturn. Now, this is big idea energy that feels like it hit a brick wall. But in truth, that brick wall is a system and a structure or an idea that's really going to give you some long term support. So definitely keep that in mind as you work with that energy this week. I think that'll take away some unneeded stress and help you focus on solutions and not issues. Now, this week, we also have Mars and the Sun both opposing Uranus. Now, this can bring up some surprises or situations that you need to take action on, but it could also bring up some brilliant ideas. Definitely make it a point to think twice and then act with this energy. It's always good to let that settle. Whatever comes up, settle a bit first. Let your emotions settle, let your mind calm down, and then take action. Now, we also have new moon energy this week, a new moon in Scorpio. And we'll talk about where you can set some intentions and how you can work with it when we get to the signs. All right, with that being said, let's get ready to dive into the signs. Please be sure to listen to both your sun sign and your rising sign so you can get a better overall view of how you can work with this week's energy. As always, if you'd like to go deeper, please check out Astrologer Connect. You can learn more about this platform at astrologyhub.com/astrologer connect. It's always a great gift, a great idea to kind of wrap up the year and to look at your chart, see where you are, see where you can go in the next year. If you can find and book with me directly there too at astrologyhub.com/Jamie Connect. All right, dive in. Hi, Gemini. Let's take a look at your week. Now, this week's new moon will highlight your health and your rituals, the work that you do. So, this is a good time to think about how your daily actions impact your overall mind and body balance and how you can support yourself both within and without. Now, a lot of the action or the high energy this week is really behind the scenes for you or deep inside. But I really want you to notice how you feel in the moment and what that first reaction is that you have. And consider what you need to change or adjust so that you have a more positive and productive reaction in the future. Now, also this week, as Mercury shifts into Sagittarius, you may notice that communication with partners is more open. There's a lot of wisdom and expansive ideas there. I really want you to use that time to work on building long term healthy allies and clear the air on anything that has been stale, anything that has just been sitting there and it needs to move out. This will really feel counterproductive or challenging considering some of the recent boundaries that you put into place. But I think the more you communicate, the clearer your boundaries and your goals in these relationships is going to be. And with that being said, I do hope you have a great week. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Hey, all, this is Rick Levine, and I'm inviting you to join me in a new class on the Astrology Hub starting mid-November, starting November 14th. And this is going to be 4 Zoom classes of live chart interpretation, focusing on bringing the harmonic aspects down to earth. So we're going to step beyond the squares and trines and sextiles and oppositions into the magical world of quintiles, septiles, and even octiles and other strange tiles. But this course is a hands-on working with charts. I'll be doing 4 charts each class. a view of participants looking at the harmonic aspects, followed by an additional Q&A session. Find out more information about this and or register at astrologyhub.com/harmonics. I'm Rick Levine, and I'll see you online.